It's easy to concede goals in Football Manager. I don't even see how that's really a thing, but it happens. It's so easy, even if you're a top team. Here's Diamond. Oh, goodness me. How do you miss from there? So I found this crazy possession tactic for Football Manager 2024 from another creator on YouTube, and I'm going to test it out with this broken Manchester City side. For some reason, we're in 2036 and I've taken a lot of jobs and I've finally gone on to Man City, and the reason why Man City actually employed me is because they're struggling in the league. And in our new season, I've seen why the team is so broken. We've had a good preseason fairly, but the season hasn't been so great. We drew with Norwich and West Ham. We lost to Southampton, lost to Newcastle. Apparently Newcastle are one of the top dogs in the Premier League this season. Newcastle and Tottenham. So as of 2036, they are the big teams. We got a win over Leeds United, but the next game is against Atletico Madrid. So I'm going to test out this crazy possession tactic with with Manchester City against Atletico Madrid in the Champions League. We're in Tuesday already. So it's a 4-2-3-1 system, and Trequartista, we have Jamal Musiala in the team, but he's currently looking for a move to Barcelona. He's 33 years old as well. So we're trying to move the team out and move out some old players. Some of the players that were currently in here, they are quite good but not so great. If you see the other players that are in other teams like Newcastle that are the top dogs, if you go over to their squad, they are quite stacked with a lot of players. So if you look at most of their players, currently their manager is even Pep Guardiola. So there's this striker in Junior Krupi. He's also 30, currently stacked with attributes, probably one of the best strikers in the game right now. For this crazy possession tactic, you have wing backs, one on support, one on attack. The other is a deep line playmaker on defend. You have a Trequartista, which is ideally where I'm going to want Jamal Musiala to be because of his age and everything. I'll prefer the other, these two guys to actually swap positions. And I think that's the only thing I'm going to try and go around. I'll check if there are any internal player instructions, but don't worry, I'm going to attach a link to his video for you to check it out, and then you can see the full breakdown of the tactics. So here we're just going to test out the tactic in game to see how it works against a top team like Atletico Madrid. But if you have time, you can go over and check out the creator's channel, Gamer Addict. He has 154 subscribers right now, but he probably deserves a lot more subscribers because he sends out a lot of good content on Football Manager. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, just give him a subscribe and like the video for him as well also. So before the Atletico Madrid game, I already see a message from Musiala saying that he wants to join Bus, or he's already asking for a transfer request. So I'm kind of losing most of my best players here, so I really have a lot to do with this Man City team and try to fix them. So just one change to make, take out the striker, and I kind of got this new centre forward from Hertha Berlin. He looks quite good, so we're going to see how he's going to perform with the system. He's going to start for us. Now remember, we're testing out this tactic in isolation. My team hasn't actually trained for this system before. There's no prior knowledge to how the player roles are going to work for these players, although they are kind of familiar with some of the roles. But it's a brand new tactic. I just loaded it up, and that's something that you really shouldn't do on Football Manager, but we've done that this time around. Alright, let's see how our team performs with this tactic. In my team, we have a habit of creating chances and not scoring them. It's why we've been struggling in the league. For some reason, I'm looking for a tactic that can actually get me goals and not just possession, because I don't really have a problem, having possession of the ball. It's actually putting the ball in the net that has been our problem. So hopefully this tactic is going to actually give us that sort of goal scoring. Nope. There we go. 1-0. Musiala. And we scored pretty early too. That's kind of good, because normally we would wait till the 86th minute to actually score a goal. So possession wise, we have less possession with this tactic than we normally do with our default tactic, but I've noticed that the fact that the possession is less, we're also scoring a lot more. So let me just look at the team instructions. It's still slightly lower tempo, okay, but there's one overlap on the right hand side and none on the left. Also fairly narrow, and it's working the ball into the box. I do like the team instructions. That's good. It will also be interesting to see how we defend our lead when we actually go ahead, and when it gets towards the latter stages of the game, how we're able to cope, because that's also been a problem for this Man City side. Since I've gone to manage them, we do go on to score at some point, and then towards the ending part of the game we go on to lose. There we go, 2-0. There's my new striker, my 19-year-old centre forward. He's going to be the future of this team, this boy, as soon as I learn how to pronounce his name. So here's a pass from Payne out to Musiala. Musiala is in that Trequartista role, by the way. Zakaszkowski. I hope he's German, not Polish. Zakaszkowski. That's the new future of Man City. So we're 2-0 ahead against Atletico Madrid, and it's almost half time. I'm already seeing much improvement from this Man City side, and I think I'm going to stick to this control possession tactic from Gamer Addict. First half has been good. Great job, lads. Let's just keep it up and try to stay in the game and control it to the end. Here's another set piece routine. Ruggeri. Saved by the... Who is this goalkeeper? Hey. Now that we've gotten 2 goals in front, it's time to see how this tactic is going to actually defend. Okay, here's Musiala again in that Trecatista role. He creates another chance for Diamond, 3-0. Clearly, this tactic has something working. Okay, time to defend. Okay, that didn't go in. If we get a clean sheet from this game, I know this tactic is special. Here's a throw to Payne, out to Musiala again. Musiala's lost possession. I like Musiala in the Trecatista role. Why didn't I think of that before? I've been playing him as an AP on support. How well we defend with this tactic is going to matter. Cochrane, nope. Atletico Madrid get a 1-goal back. So we're getting to that latter stage of the game where we're going to see how the tactic actually defends. It's one thing to score a goal. It's another thing to actually hold on to the goals that you scored and not drop points, because okay, here we go again. Please don't let them score. Okay, here's a chance for a counter attack to Pereira. Very good. There's nobody out back for Atletico Madrid. Out to Payne. Ooh, couldn't get there. I need to try more touchline shots. Try to force my team to be a lot more focused in this game and not just be complacent, because it's easy to concede goals in Football Manager. I don't even see how that's really a thing, but it happens. It's so easy, even if you're a top team. Here's Diamond. Oh, goodness me. How do you miss from there? I think it's time to start making changes. So, in case my players get tired, Rico Lewis can come off for Ivan Fresneda, and Payne has played so well today, to be honest. I've been seeing him everywhere. I can bring on Zegura. He's good. Looks like a good central midfielder that can defend. Also had good marking as well. So, to help us in the latter stages of the game. Aaron Diamond has been playing so well as well. But I should have other players here that can come in and finish the job for us. Christian Pass, let's try him. Good left foot and right foot, so you can play as an inverted winger on attack. Here we go. There's Lynch. I just want you guys to defend. Like, don't concede 2 goals in 2 minutes and then throw away the game. That would just be so annoying. Okay, here's Da Silva. 2. They've scored 2. So problem defensively there. It seems like if Football Manager plans that they're going to score you, they just will score you. I don't know why. Okay, all this while I haven't touched opposition instructions, so let's just try and lock something in. Ask the assistant manager to do that. Try to hold some players back, because Atletico will try to score again, and we should be ready. I don't want to draw this game. That has been a pattern, so it will probably mean that if they go on to score, penalty. God in heaven, what is going on in this team? I know I'm on key highlights and all, but you can't keep gifting chances to the AI like this. Or does the AI get their own chances by themselves? Why can't we just see our games? I don't understand. Okay, let's see. I expect him to score, and he does. 3-3. So the fear we were fearing has actually happened. So I don't see anything too unique about the tactic at this point. It did help us score, but it didn't stop us from conceding, so it doesn't really matter anyway. I don't think Atletico Madrid is stronger than Man City, as bad as Man City is right now. Okay, that's what they check anyway. I can't assume. I have to still check that if Atletico is a lot stronger than Man City. If they are, then it will mean the tactic was quite good. But if they are not, then 4-3. Okay, we're still getting there. There's still something happening. That's good. Segura. If Atletico Madrid is not as strong as Man City and then they manage to score 4-3, it means the tactic might not be that special. It could just be everything happening on the pitch as it is. But if it is that Atletico is a lot stronger, then you know that okay, Man City did something special, which is probably related to the tactic that they're using. So according to Football Manager team rankings, if you go over to the club section and go over to rankings, you probably see that Atletico Madrid are not as strong as Man City. They are quite close, so it's fairly even. Even Aston Villa that I noticed or that I thought were as strong as Man City, they're not as strong as Man City. I think the only team that's stronger than Man City currently in my game is Tottenham, and that's the English side anyway. The others are PSG, Bayern Munich, they're all stronger. Milan and Real Madrid and Barcelona are like the top teams, Inter and Borussia Dortmund. But between Man City and Atletico Madrid, there's like 4 teams, Flamingos, Liverpool and Napoli. So at the end of the game, 4-3, I don't see anything too special about the tactic as yet. It's just one game, remember. It's our first test, it's our first run-in with the tactic. I'm still going to go on to test it with this team. And beating Atletico Madrid 4-3, like I said, it's worth to check if Atletico is a much stronger team than Man City right now, but I don't think they are. But the tactic is quite good. It did help us score 4 goals. We haven't yet scored 4 goals this season, which has been a problem for us. So if goal scoring is your problem, You will get a lot of goals with this tactic, because my Man City team just weren't able to score. I don't know why. If you look at the schedule so far, we only scored like 3 against Leeds. That's because I pushed them to actually go really attacking. And if you look at the game against Aston Villa are a lot stronger than Man City now. So beating them 2-0 means my original tactic was working. But then against Norwich and West Ham, nothing. I mean, it was just difficult. Against Southampton, it got even more difficult. We scored first, and then after that, it was just nothing. They took everything from us. I don't really understand how that happened. Against Newcastle, you see a similar pattern. They scored first, but then we went on to equalize. And towards the latter stages of the game, they went on to score 2-1. Against Borussia Dortmund, we didn't even get a goal. It was just very difficult. So I'm trying this tactic against Atletico Madrid, and we'll go on to use it against all the other teams to see how it works. But remember, if you need to check out the tactic, go over to Gamer Addict's YouTube page and then check out the tactic. The link is going to be in the description. You can check it out and then let me know how it works out for you. So I'll see you guys with another Football Manager tactic like this. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you aren't already subscribed. I'll see you in the next video.